have it. Where the little girls? I won't be greedy. Oh, we do have a little girl.
Yep. You don't have an Obi with you, do you? You? How about some change?
No.
Some coins?
I came out with no money. There you go. Yeah.
Alright, so the ancestors want to be honored. That tree, alright, ancestors is living in that tree.
I see.
Okay, so we're going to take all of this over there and feed them over there. Okay, so we'll go over there and pour libation. We'll get back to this.
Okay. Give me my little bag. Is anyone can carry? Who can carry that?
This tree here. Definitely wanted to have a canopy.
Mm-hmm.
No, they are.
Yes. Oh, go on up and get that look up and to your left. You're right on that ride. You can get this. One in there. Dump it off. Take that garbage with us. Here's the other one. Careful, no cover on it. see that big building across there and that other one over there? We're going for the sign. There's more to come. But I'm going for my sign.
Sign is coming.
Okay.
No. When I walked out here this morning, I said this will be the last time I walk out here and see this place like this.
This will
be the last time. And well, let me finish.
And
I'll make my declaration.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah. Cigar?
Yep. Okay, somebody will. Uh-oh. I need these two. No, I'll clean with them later. Take this off.
Anybody got anything else they want to offer?
Yeah, let me give me the fruit that's in there.
Water?
Well, you know you ain't giving them. No, you don't want to bring. You don't want me to bring them down here.
Around.
Be light with them.
Go around.
Cool. Yes. Oh, here.
Oh, around the tree?
The outside.
All the way
And as you're there, just let it trail as you're going around. Have fun.
You both of them at the same time?
Yes,
You
sir.
can. Pray, John. Pray. Pray for yourself. Pray for us. Pray for your family. Pray for your daughter who's in heaven now,
Yes, sir.
listening to you. Thanking you for coming here. Thanking you for honoring the ancestors. Thank you for being conscious. Charleston, South Carolina, to the west coast of Africa, to the east coast of Africa, the south of Africa, the north of Africa. All throughout the diaspora, the descendants of the Africans who were enslaved and taken into captivity, who nurtured this land and raised this land up and created the wealth in this land. We are here today to honor you. And we apologize to you that we are so few in numbers when you know that there are millions and millions and millions of us. But with your continued blessings, and with your continued encouragement, and with your continued wisdom, we will find a way to bring your children back to you.
Aseo.
So that they will come back to this land, so that they will honor you, so they will fall down on their faces in front of you and give you the praise and the glory that you deserve.
Ashe.
Bless all those who are in attendance here today. Let them prosper. Let their lives prosper. Let their children's lives prosper. Let their children have many children so that we can continue to prosper as a people. Let the President of the United States and all those who serve him be blessed and have the wisdom that they need to guide our country into the righteous path that it needs to be in. To guide our people, to unite our people, all of our people. United States of America. United people of America.
Shame.
Ashe. Those who are here for the first time, we're here today to do several things, but one of the most important thing that we're here to do this afternoon is to pay homage to our ancestors, to the sacred burial ground that has been here for over a century, nearly 2 centuries.
Yep, late 1600s.
No, nearly 3 centuries, 4 centuries. It's been here a long time. Our ancestors have been beneath these grounds for a long time, so we're here today to honor them. But as important as us being here to honor them today, we're here today to invoke their descendants to rise up in consciousness, to rise up in intention, to rise up in righteousness, so that our people can move forward. And when I say our people, I speak to the people of African beings. That's who we are. We're earth beings that through a process and a system that was created to create division in the hearts and minds of men and women for capitalist interests. We have to place that kind of consciousness behind us. And in this day, January 1, 2015, declare a new commitment to our people, to the earth people, to the land that we live on, to the land that our ancestors nurtured to raise up so that we can be here. I got up this morning and went to Daniel Island to my ancestors' burial ground, because that's where my ancestors are buried. It's TL calling me back. And when I got to that burial ground, it looks kind of like this. You know, it needs work, because burial grounds is one of the things that I pay attention to, and most of them that I go to look like this, or worse. This is in good shape, comparatively speaking. Okay, now, who do we blame if it's blame that we seek to do for the negative inattention that we pay to our ancestors? Okay, so as I stood there in front of my ancestors' burial site and honored them, I asked myself, who will do this for me? I asked myself, who will do this for me? I have 9 children that I fathered. And I can't honestly say, I cannot honestly say that out of the 9, 2 will do this for me. Do the math. 9 minus 2 is what? 7 of them. 7 of them that their mother and I labored and worked for to raise them up. Can I depend on them to raise my soul up when it needs to be lifted? I cannot, unless we
keep coming back.
Unless we do something different. Unless we do something different. Because if we don't do something different, I won't come back to serve you. I will not. Hear me. Because I will be an ancestor one day. So, My people, throughout the diaspora, throughout the planet Earth, hear me. Your ancestors need you to come to them.
Ashe.
Your ancestors need you to serve them.
Ashe.
White, brown, black, yellow, red man, woman. Those who came before us served us. Now we must serve them.
Ashe.
We must clean up these burial grounds and treat them as though they're sacred.
Ashe.
That sign that represents this burial site is gone.
Ashe.
We will see it no more. Ashe.
Ashe.
Thank you.
Salam alaikum.
I'd like to... Let's go around to the Kwanzaa.
We got any extra hands? We got some garbage we got to move? And
Yeah,
some
we'll
other
come back
stuff?
for all of that stuff. One second. Were we live?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. If they ain't get it one way, they're going to get it in HD. Let's say.
Did we get them?
Yeah.
Okay. We're calling them out.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't waiting no more.
Yes, sir.
I'm putting them on blast for 2015.
Yes. This is why I live. This is the reason I'm in South Carolina. Other people get regular jobs. You do know it's my number 9 year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Service is the name in the humanitarian measure. Let's do this.
All right. Chapter 2. Abargani.
Imani.
Abargani.
Imani.
Abargani.
Imani.
Money means what?
Faith.
Faith in who?
Everybody.
In our ancestors, the Creator, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle.
And the righteous victory of our struggle.
I say,
It's been a long, enduring struggle. It's not a new struggle. For those of you who are new to planet Earth, it appears to be a new struggle. It's not a new struggle. The struggle that's been going on since the beginning of time. For us, it's a struggle that's been going on for nearly 500 years in this country. That's the newness of it. But other than that, it's no struggle. So we're here today representing Kwanzaa. All right? So I'm going to invite my dear sister, Abner, to help us out with the Kwanzaa. Thank you.
Abarigani.
Imani.
Abarigani.
Imani.
I'm going to invite our...
Let me try. I love you, Ruth. I love you so much. Yes, I do.
I have to first give all honor and praises to our brother, Dr. Mahulana Quran Karenga, for the geniusness of his mind, for the gift that the Creator bestowed upon him, and for the presence of the ancestors within him. But Kwanzaa is what he introduced to us. Kwanzaa, an African celebration for those of us who are Africans living in America. The celebration is based on indigenous African celebrations in Africa, mainly West Africa and South Africa, where today harvest celebrations still exist. And on this last day, the last day of Kwanzaa, Imani, and the first day of the new year that has been given to us, January 1st. It's a time for meditation and reflection. To reflect on all that we have done in 2014, to meditate on all those things that we have done in our community, and also what will be our goals for 2015. And Dr. O made some affirmations as we gave honor to the ancestors. And one of the things that he said was that sign will no longer be there. That we will make sure that this place where we are today is given the proper honor and homage that is necessary. And one of the principles of Kwanzaa is also Kuumba, that was yesterday, to make our community more beautiful and beneficial and profitable than when we inherited it. So this burial site is where our ancestors are buried. It is a part of our community, and it is our responsibility to make it more beautiful as we did today. And beneficial than when we inherited it. Like maybe in 1994, when the bones of our ancestors were dug up. And I have to say this, and Dr. O was president, I have to also say this young man's name who brought it to the Kwanzaa committee, my brother Ben Flowers. Ben Flowers brought it to the Kwanzaa committee about the bones. And from that day on, he incorporated that. He knew the importance of that. And this is why we're here today. So we've been doing this for quite some time here at this site. So on this day, I'm going to ask Sister Shaniqua to go through the Kwanzaa principles and also the symbols that we have here on the mat.
So I'll go over the symbols that we have first. First, we laid down our African material. It's the kente cloth. On top of it, we have our bendera, which is the African liberation flag. It has red, black, and green. The red stands for the blood that was shed through our struggle. The black is for our skin. And the green is for the future and the hope that comes from our struggle. We also have our mat, which is the mkeka in Swahili. We have our muhindi, which is the corn. We have 3, and the corn represents how many children that you have in the family. If you don't have any children in your immediate family, we still say that you should put at least 2 or 3 for nieces and nephews, because there's always children. We have instruments. We have masks. We have Sankofa bird statues, and we have 2 warrior statues. Those are collectively, and the bucks. Those are collectively known as the zawadi, which are the gifts. We always want to have books, and we always want to give our children books throughout the Kwanzaa ceremony so that they know that knowledge is key. We also have our crops, which is the mazao, sorry. And we have our unity cup, which is the kikombe cha umoja. We have our kinara, which is our candle holder, and we have our 7 candles, which is the Shuma Sava. So the first candle, I'll light the first one. That's for the first night, umoja, which means unity.
Ashe. To strive for unity in our family, in our nation, and the African world community.
Okay, and our next candle is Kujichakudia, which is self-determination.
Go to the inside, right, to the inside. To define ourselves and speak for ourselves, to name ourselves, create for ourselves, and not be defined and spoken for by others.
Our third principle for the third night was Ushima, which means collective work and responsibility.
To make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and solve them together.
Our fourth night is Ujima, which is cooperative economics.
To build and maintain our own storage shops and other businesses and institutions and profit together from them.
Our fifth principle is Nia, which means purpose.
To make our collective vocation the building and the maintaining of our culture and our history in order to restore ourselves to our traditional greatness.
And yesterday we celebrated Kwanzaa, which is creativity.
To make our community more beautiful and beneficial and profitable than when we inherited it.
And our last principle, the principle that we're celebrating today, is Imani, which means faith.
Imani, faith. Faith in ourselves, faith in the Creator, faith in our ancestors, our leaders who are righteous and have our interests at heart, and to the righteousness and the victory of our struggle.
Let's go together.
Training the youth.
For the 7 principles, and on the 7th one, we'll hold it real strong. Ready?
We raise our right hand to pull up from the strength from the Most High, and we will pull down 7 Harambe's. Harambe!
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 Harambe! Harambe!
Ashe. So,
oh, one more thing. One of the things that we used to say with the children was, hey, 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 Kwanzaa is every day. Kwanzaa is every day. So it's not just a 7-day celebration. The Nguzo Saba is a value system that we are supposed to live with and give guidance to our lives and to our community. And if we live with these 7 principles that Dr. Malana introduced to us, we won't have some of the problems that we have in the community. So it's not a time for us to come together and celebrate and find an African garment and put that African garment on if we don't have the spirit and the continuity of Africa within us. Therefore, we're claiming today that we will not be superficial with this celebration, that we will make the Nguzo Saba a reality each and every day of our lives. And so that our ancestors, especially here in Charleston, South Carolina, that we use these principles every day to be a teaching tool, a value system that we can live with and not by. And so that the energies that we have here in Charleston, South Carolina, where more than 40% of our ancestors came here and were made into slaves, that we honor them with these principles and in every other way that we can think of. And so I'm claiming it today. I've claimed it many, many years ago, and I live with it. It's a part of me. So this is an affirmation that we're going to make today, and that every time we have a Kwanzaa celebration, that we teach the importance of Kwanzaa. And it's not a time to be entertained. It's not a time just to be entertained with drumming and dancing. And we also should remember, especially the principle of Ujamaa. And when we have the vendors present, that we support them. We have enough of them in Charleston to support and keep our dollars as close to our community as we can. Ashe.
Ashe. So, books. You heard why we have books. Alright? Books encourage scholarship. Okay? This is for the young people there. Alright? Our ancestors, though what you might hear is that they were enslaved people. That's true. But you don't hear, and what you will find in books, is that they were doctors, scientists, governors, kings, queens, priests. It invented mathematics. It was an African who looked up in the sky and saw the stars. And from that mind came what we know as astrology today, astronomy, which is African mind. Modern medicine, what we call modern medicine, came from an African mind. Imhotep African mind. No, books. Learn to love books more than you love money. I'll repeat. Learn to love books more than you love money. And if you learn to love books more than you love money, you will never want for money. Imagine that. Ashe.
Ashe.
So, we can close. Right before we close, we want to tell us about the park.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Shawn, and I'm with Charleston County Parks, and I'm so glad that this is a tradition that you all have carried on for so long, because it's very important. And, I came today, one, because I was curious. Two is because I wanted to make sure that as this historic site is being prepared to open to the public, that you all feel welcome here. Charleston County Parks has taken on the responsibility of the stewardship of this place. And this is a place of memory. Just as you are remembering your ancestors today, we want this new site here that will be open to the public this spring to be a place of remembrance every day. You know, the fact that there's a cemetery here adds a level of sacredness and spirituality to this site that wouldn't be here without it. And we're very fortunate to today have an agency, an organization that's dedicated to its stewardship as opposed to having ball fields or something like that, or a fire station, which was planned for this site in the past. And I want to invite each of you to participate with us. The principles that you were discussing this morning and talking about this morning are principles that we want here at this site. We want the community to feel welcome and engaged. And part of that is the care for this cemetery forever. And I'm really pleased to be able to say that just recently with Charleston County Parks that we have an internal committee that is dedicated, being created and dedicated to the preservation of African American grave sites throughout the park system, not just here at McLeod, but all of our county parks that have cemeteries. And we'll be looking for this not to be the work of a government committee, but to be the work of a community. And as we go forward, you know, we want to invite you all to participate in that so that we can take this place and make it as it should be. You look across the street and you can see we have a building over there. I had someone from James Island the other day want to know whose house that was. That's a people's house. That's a welcome center. It's for everyone. And when the site opens on April 21 to the public, what the public will find is that the stories that we're telling at McLeod, it's a historic site, are the stories of your ancestors, your struggle for freedom. Will be focused on entirely. And while we have looked at the cemetery and how to memorialize this place, we haven't made any decisions. And that's where one of the ways that we want you to participate is to help us with this, because while the property might be owned by the county, it's your cemetery. It's as the descendants of the ancestors that are buried here. So we want to engage you in that process, and you'll notice when you come back out in April that on the other side of the trees here there will be a sign that's there, but it's not a sign like this, and it's not a memorial sign. It's a sign to let people know that the fact that there's a cemetery here and the importance of ancestors. And that's really what the sign is about. But we want to do more. We want to clean this place up. I walked around this morning, there's litter on the ground. You can't get into where the marked graves are at this site. We want to work with the community to open this up. So I look forward to working with each of you, and if you all, any of you, have a specific interest in the project of the cemetery here, or anything else at McLeod, when we're done, feel free to get in touch with me, and I'll give you my business card, and I'll also take down your information so that we can remain in touch. But I must say, I'm so happy that you all are here, that this is a tradition that you carry on, and you're passing it on to your children. And we hope that in the future that this day, Emancipation Day, January 1st, the last day of Kwanzaa, becomes a day when it's more than just 15 people that are here. And it's something that everyone in the community feels welcome to and wants to participate in. So, again, thank you very much. And if you have any questions about anything about the site, when we're all done, I'll stick around. Feel free to ask me any questions you might have. I'll share with you any information that I've got. Thank you, Dr.
Ashe. Gotta claim it.
Okay. Today at 4 p.m., we'll be celebrating our Kwanzaa at the Ferndale Community Center, as also known as the Ferndale Gym. The location is 1991 Bolden Avenue. It is in North Charleston. We invite everyone to come out to enjoy and celebrate with us as our final formal celebration during Kwanzaa. As it was stated before, each one of us celebrate Kwanzaa and live the life of Kwanzaa daily. And at this time, we are going to, I'm going to church on you right now. And going to church is that we are not going to say a dismissal, we're not going to say a benediction, because our history, our lives, and the way that we live, we continue that all the time. So if I mean that we're having another program, I'm just going to say it's so long, farewell, and I'll see you later. And we'll be fellowshipping with you throughout the year. Peace and love. Peace.
Santa Sana.
Okay. Right. Okay, Daisy.
Another year, Harup. Another year.
Off of her perch and came over here and went back and sat down. Came and did whatever she wanted to do. Greet me, and she went back on that perch.
And of course,
we got work to do like we told them. You know my first video was today, right?
What?
Mama Helen's 39th birthday.
Oh, really?
I texted her last night and said, you're going to be the first video for the year. Yeah, no, it's time. And see, they're going to have to come, right, Jeff?
You know, we got this.
Yes, sir. I'm in position.
Yeah. You see how this place pulled up? Sean, you need to know that though the numbers here was 15, we're live.
Oh yeah, we've been live.
We're live.
We've been live and in HD.
Well, the committee has not even been. The only thing that's happened is that it's been decided that there will be a subcommittee, and it's been decided that I will head that committee up. I don't even know who all's on that subcommittee.
Mr.
But
Madden
in the
in there
meantime,
somewhere?
I'm capturing people's information that are interested, so that when we do
phone batteries
get that, we're
kick
not
out.
waiting to capture people's information that are interested. We can
Yeah,
start
sometimes you just got to change them all
I'm
at
thinking
the
that
same
it will
time.
be sometime within the next few months.
Pardon me, is Mr. Madden in that mix somewhere?
Yes, he is. He's my supervisor, and he will be. Well, that's one.
Well, you
other
can
person
tell him
that
you
I
met
know is
Brenda.
on that committee.
Tell him you met Brenda.
Brenda, what's your last name?
Peart.
Peart. Okay, nice to meet you. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, just tell him you met Brenda. He'll know.
How's it going?
You see what happens? Listen, there's some days. All week long I've been laid out. If anything, it's like, okay, I'm going to give you this one event and then go lay back down again. Well, no, not one event. More like one day with the dead, because Emancipation Parade first. That was my first one.
Oh, really?
Charleston's the only place that does it. They don't do this in New York. And even though I've been here, I didn't really know it. See, it takes you a while to work into the fabric of a place. So now you know you get up on January 1st, the Emancipation Day, then the cemetery, then the caramel. No, I ain't going to make caramel.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got to know when to sit down. Okay, and I've never been to the water on the other side. And I'm trying to finagle my tour of the water on the other side.
And have you seen the house?
Oh, yeah. I've been over there a couple of times with Bob Small.
Right.
But see, Bob Small ain't even seen this stuff. This is all, yeah. That's why I was shocked when I came out here with Miss, getting tired. With Miss Nesbitt the other day. I was like, oh, wait a second now. What that is? I said, what that is?
All right.
That's some, ooh, somebody's late.
Oh, so I thought I was late, boy, but they're later than late. They're behind the excitement.
Well, if it was like it used to be, then we'd actually be on the plantation at this point. But thank God for the video. Lord Father, I thank you. I shot them videos 2 years in a row. Because you never know when change comes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, then. Well, I'm going to head on.
This TL. That on time had nothing to do with that. Okay. Let me change this battery.
What is Reiki?
Reiki. It feels good. Yeah, pray for me. How you doing, sweetie? I'm good. Hands full, you know the routine.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to pray on this battery right here.
All right.
No, she said, where you been? That's her way of saying where you been.
I ain't about to say it.
So are you interested?
You know what time to be here? His son was here.
So all your information is right there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she done grown.
Last year on the 27th of Kwanzaa, and they had memorial.
The reason I'm writing it down is so that when I go to create the list, it'll just all be in one place.
I went supported them, and then I went to the family Kwanzaa. We were singing all those songs. We were singing all those songs.
Something as we start to work on this in the new year, it'll be a couple of months before we reach out
folks that I hadn't seen
to bring the community in. First thing that our committee needs to do is identify goals
and they told
we'll work to then make recommendations to what should be done.
Sean, you already got my contact.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I know you're interested.
My daughter's daughter.
More than.
And
Yeah.
elder sisters family.
But I'm trying to, Sean, please don't leave. I'm trying to get to go to the water. I ain't never been over there.
I found yours on Facebook page.
Okay, great job. That's what I'm saying. We have to.
Yeah, well,
We're not going to die with the baton and the torch on our chest, right? We have to pass it on. And they did a wonderful job. And all of their children were there, lighting the candles and answering all the Kwanzaa questions. And they knew the answers. Good to see. SJ.
4 o'clock will be here before you know it. So I'm going to head on.
We'll see you later.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Hi. And hope. Thank you. And righteous. Because when I was asked to do, I stayed in my lane.
Oh, wait.
And, hey, here he is. Hey, listen, I go there. He was dancing with you because
I need
get me to
a quick
teach
tour.
about certain things I can teach.
Oh, okay.
To the water. I've never
water?
been to the water.
Okay. All right.
John, take your shot when you can get it. No, because see, this is, like I said, working one's way into the fabric of things.
Who put the sign up?
Oh, I don't worry. I don't care about who put it up or what it does.
I don't even know if the sign. See, that's one of the challenges that we have is that this property has two different owners.
Well, here's the deal.
The city owns an acre of land here, and the county owns, and I don't know where the sign is, and so it might be something that we have to work with the city on too. Guess
what? The way I look at it, it doesn't. If it shouldn't take that blooming long. It looks disgusting.
Yeah.
I've been out. This is the third year in a row. Because I came the first year, I didn't know about it. Because June will be 5 years.
Okay.
So there's some things you don't know. Okay, when you don't know, then you can't do. When you do know, then you get to do better. And since I'm not from y'all, you know, you got to ease in when you say it.
Yeah.
Now, like I told them before, I still live in a room. If I lived in more than a room, you'd have showed up today, there'd have been a new sign there, because I'd have been put it up. I don't, just people with regular spirits, they don't have time for all the bureaucracy just for something that's really supposed to look decent. It's increasing buckshot.
It's interesting, they just put this sign up, and that's actually got an arrow pointing the wrong direction. I'll have to let them know that they've got the arrow going the wrong way. The cemetery is over
that way.
And the cemetery goes all the way down the length of the tree line here, and then all the way back over. And I don't know how far out into the field, but I suspect that it's in the entire field.
See, I've never been. See, each time it's different. I had the fortunate ability to come out with Bob Small for 2 years. So we went in on the plantation. Yeah. This year, see, I have to maintain my head. This is my territory. I can more than feel them. I get excited because my physical presence is here, but it's my spirit that is paying attention to every single detail, because it's like, oh, we came to look where our folks lay. We don't read about this in particular books and spaces and places. I came here from Brooklyn, New York. We don't even celebrate Emancipation Day in New York. And that in itself brings up a whole nother level of spirits. You can literally see and feel people dancing in the streets. I did not know of this.
Yeah. Well, historically, Emancipation Day and 4th of July were two of the biggest African-American holidays following the end of the Civil War.
But see, and that goes to the other thing. Because I'm British-born of Jamaican heritage. I'm a derivative citizen, no less. My father swore in. I just had to pick up the papers later on. So it's the spirit that's coming from, oh my. I say, oh Lord, to Mary. Oh my.
Hundreds of years. Crossing from that side to the mainland over to James Island is right here. There's been ferries here, there's been bridges here. You can see downtown. Along the water.
Don't worry, I won't fall in. They need me to document, so they keep me alive. They keep me blessed. They keep me sane. Oh my goodness. And when you stand in the position where others stood,
this was a very busy place.
Because it's a straight shoot. The bridge looks longer than it is to just go across this channel. Oh my. I told y'all I will bring you to the bank of places that you've never seen before. And each day I get to discover more. Thank you.
You can walk up here. They built the deck. This is all part of the park.
See, we'd come. I tried working my way through the bushes one time. Was that bird? Ah.
Cormorant.
It's a who?
Cormorant. Double-crested cormorant.
Oh, this. Okay, how'd you end up in this job?
Well, I started working for Charleston County Parks in 1999, and I was the first person that was brought on that had any kind of background in cultural history. So I started off, I don't know if you've ever been out to Kaw Interpreter Center in Ravenel.
No.
If you haven't, you need to come out there.
No. My biggest thing is I don't drive. I've got more cameras than anybody else. I just don't drive.
You have to get somebody to bring you out there.
I'm working on that one.
That site is one of the locations of the largest insurrection of enslaved people in British North America.
Woo.
The Stono Slave Rebellion.
Oh, wow.
So that's where I started, and then I actually left for a couple of years and then came back about a year and a half ago to work on.
Did you try to do like real world stuff?
No,
Okay.
No, I actually took a job at Fort Monroe, and I don't know if you're familiar with the history of Fort Monroe. Fort Monroe was was the place where the contraband decision was made. And the contraband decision was a military decision by the Union Army, General Butler, to say that if enslaved people are property and they're being used in the war effort against the Union Army, then they can then therefore be considered contraband. And so if enslaved people can get to Union lines, they will not be returned to plantations. And that was really the first steps in the emancipation process of the Civil War.
Yes.
And it started very early. And so I was at that site when it was declared a national monument by President Obama. And I worked there for a couple of years, and then I came back here to work on this.
Okay, so the Yoruba community at Los United, he got that E-Ray. That's what means that we're going to get that national site, because it bugs me. Hang on. It does bug me as you look around the country. Hold up. How y'all got a national cemetery? This is Charleston. That's not national yet.
Well,
we got to do something about it.
And so it probably won't be, because it's owned by Charleston County Parks. The National Park Service won't make it a park unit. But what Charleston County Parks has the ability to do is raise it to that national conscious level.
Okay.
And so that's what we plan to do, is to make this a site that when anybody comes to Charleston, this is a place where they want to come, because it's going to be one of the very few places that you can go to and learn about the struggles and the aspirations of enslaved people from the time of enslavement up through emancipation and up through into the 20th century and ongoing. So
yeah, it's one of the few places you can
fully
feel it.
In Charleston, yeah.
You know, just you.
So we'll be opening in April of 2015. So just in about 4 months, we'll be opening to the public.
And let me get you in daylight, and then we're going full. Because see, like I said, we're live up top, and we're HD down here, and trust me, I make sure my YouTube videos go up. Oops. I don't just shoot them to shoot them, because this is, wow. Okay, my senses are overloaded. You can nearly smell the flowers that line the room. I'm glad I have happy spirits. Well, there are some that get attitudes, but they're the ones who are more so concerned with people learning about what's right here.
This is a picnic pavilion that will be available for groups, family reunions, things like that.
Okay. I have to make sure Bob Small sees all these pictures.
Well, you know,
oh no.
How's he doing?
Hang on. Actually, It was funny that battery died. This is the important stuff, the HD. We were talking about the need for feeding and filling the spirit, and Shawn said
that Charleston is a spiritual center that people that are here, you know, might take for granted, but for people that are not from here that are looking for that grounding can find here.
And it gives it. This place feeds me. That's why I can't leave. I keep telling people I came for the weather, but trust me, it's more than the weather. It's much more.
I left Connecticut back in '97. Lived in Columbia, lived in Alabama, Tennessee, back to Columbia, and to Charleston. And I've never felt at home until I moved to Charleston.
Well, I've moved to Charleston in 98 or 99, and left in 2010 and came back in 2013.
Nice.
It's that. It just pulls you back. That pluff mud gets in your veins.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, Shawn, give me those dates again.
The McLeod Plantation Historic Site will be opening. Our grand opening is the weekend of April 24th and April 25th.
Okay.
2015.
And y'all better come out here because it's gonna be something.
It really is.
We gotta build a lot of energy. I'd love to see the program for that there.
Well, on the 25th, come out on the 25th. So we'll have all kinds of things going on out here on the 25th.
Okay, that's
the 24th will be kind of an official ribbon cutting ceremony for like politicians and dignitaries.
Yeah, that's the one I need to be at. That's the important stuff.
And then the 25th will be for a grand opening for the general public.
Listen, 4 cameras, I'm not common people, honey. My Instagram's going to blow up.
Well, y'all have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, and Happy New Year.
Nice meeting you. Take it easy, John. All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
All right. See, now this is a total cheat. I'm gonna wrap. All right, let's get it. We're going through some bushes, y'all. I ain't going up in Jamaica for nothing. Woo. See, he doing the country walk. Look at them vines. Thank you. Oh. All right. Flower pot. More flower pot. So he going that one? Yeah, I see it. Oh, for a minute I thought I stepped on a marker. I know they're here. Oh, don't worry about them bushes. Quite clear, quite much clear. We are in the middle of the Sankofa Sacred Burial Site for African ancestors. See, you can come here at times and you really want to think that it's just that surface area out front in Maybank and Folly, but no, it's not. Oh, that's a rose vine and a half. Okay, hold up, brother. Let me lean this way. Yeah, you can tell I grew up in the country. Okay, hold up. That's a hell of a rose. Or something. Yeah, but the sun shines over there.
Yep, you're right.
But that tree, that big tree right there should be on the edge. I need my Egun set. And it's sad I don't have one. But, let's see. Yeah, that should be on the edge. And break a path beside it. Yeah, because now they're moving over like somebody came through it because they curved. Okay, hang on. All right, which way you want to go? Up, go through that way. Thank you very much. And then shoot towards to your left. Through there. and smash down them dry bushes. So what'd you do on the first day of the year? Oh, we went through a jungle. And so, you know, you get into a civilization because there's the, a crate. A serious tree. That's an old tree. And head towards flat land. Oh, yeah. You know, hit the bramble bush. Yep. See? When you see something like a bottle or something. See, look. They've been hanging out over here. This is the cleanup that he had to have been talking about. Yeah. This is the cleanup that I have to at least find ways. Huh? Wow. I lost my connection. Whew. Just hold that in place. Don't know this top one. Just hold it so I can tighten this. Uh-oh. It's going the wrong way. I'm about to lose that sucker. We lost it in the bushes, but I still got HD running. Okay, so this is what we needed to come back here and see. Y'all done had a damn village back here. Look at this. Okay. The heck did I mean? It took a lot to haul all this stuff back here.
I mean, if somebody lived back here.
That's a lot of living. These some 5-pound weights. It's a lot of living, a lot of camping. See, because the sun hits you right here. That's a lot. VHS tapes. More cups. What they do, just come out here with people's garbage and just... This is crazy. See, this is why I stay behind. Wow. Good Lord. That makes no sense. And they'd get out through right there. Because there's another banked up section right here. They all had a village back here. My foot. Yeah. Oh, we came up over there. Whew. Oh. Wow. There's a whole world under there. Wow. Sweet mother of God. Go on with your bad self. Huh? Mm-hmm. I can smell that from here. I say, oh man. Okay, what we did was walk around. Because this path should most likely come up to the right of the sign. Yeah, your boys missed the adventure this time. Yeah, I think we're to the right of the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which means there's a lot of territory in there to cover. In terms of the cleaning, and the lifting of the feet. Oh. I wasn't looking. I got cameras. I'm like, long the cameras can see. We good. See, this is New Year's Day for me, man. Yes. Oh, they want to have a plan, but see, you can't have a plan for something that ain't really a plan. Man, that's some thick cuttings, and the sun's over there. The way the sun's gonna drop. Not today.
No.
That sucker needs some boots. I done made it through, luckily, with these shoes.
And your whites.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, man. This is how you know out here doing work. I got on all these white clothes, and I'm still virtually clean. Keyword is virtually clean. But this is it, folks. Y'all done got the inside over-scoop tour. Because I ain't never even walked up on this embankment.
That's it today.
I mean, the boys ran across with the ball a little bit last time, but
That's about it.
you can't even imagine how many people were buried in all that space. I should have turned my walker thing on. Then I'd have known how many steps we just made. Oh, come on now. I made it through before you. Yeah, we bypassed it. There's a lot of work to be done, folks. I told you. This ain't no regular stuff. This is no city spot stuck in the middle of a concrete jungle. This is straight up Egun territory. They got here in the 1600s on the first boats. Salam alaikum. You can smell it around here. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, it says the last we gonna see this sign. Lord, I hope so. I'm tired of looking at it. Got buckshot, but it served its purpose. Let me go visit Egun one more time. I'm glad Baba was here, boy. Yes, sir. See, there is life. Oh, something was flying. Whew. We gotta go now till we come back again. And trust me, we'll be back. We will be back. There's work to be done. I know I'll be back. Yeah, I got. Woo! Oh yes, sir. Okay. You know, but as much as I can come, I still ain't got an Egun stick. I ain't have need for one. Though I can't make noise in them places where I am. As tall as you are. Oh, y'all really want to act up. Alright. How well can we break just above there? Unless you happen to have a saw in your car.
Let me see. This part?
Yeah.
That's what you want?
Yeah, I know. I need this down. Okay. Now, can it actually fit in your car?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back windows down.
Since they insisting. The other way. Yeah. It'll all get. That's why I ain't had that out here. I ain't had no sticks with no bells on them making noise. Y'all gonna make me do all this work and go strip it? I gotta break that up. Do what? Yeah. What they say? My father chose my first one. Yeah, I thought you said I stayed clean. Y'all wanted me to have an Egun stick. Alright, but I got it. Let's close out. We out. We'll be back. Oh man, see, I can't be tapping no Egun stick in that building I live in. I'm trying to see which way we came through. You gotta remember, it's that big tall tree.
Yep.
And come through its roots. See, there's one in there that's got a hollowed out shell.
No, that couldn't have been a tall tree.
That wasn't a tall tree.
The
one.
Nah,
it's further back.
Yeah, it's further back. Because we came out
down the end.
20 paces from the water. And look how long we came. And now there's another tree.
Woo. See? You ain't just arbitrarily dropped some concrete here. See, that's what they found when they another encampment. when they wanted to build that fire station. See, the problem is it shouldn't wait until folks figure they're gonna be slick for people to wake up and say, oh, no, you can't do that then. You can't wait till then. Let's see. Man, y'all gonna make me work. That's the key thing. It's supposed to be as tall as you are.
Really?
Woo. I don't want to mess up my body stuff, man. Or if you slant it. Until we come again, assalamu alaikum. Yes, sir. Egun, it's been real.